Hey guys, alright, so we are making chicken curry tonight. So for the rice, I'm going to cook the rice in my Instant Pot. I went over what rice I'm using and how much of each. I'll go through that again right now. I've already started the onions and the garlic in the Ninja, my air fryer, just on saute. So those are going right now on high just to crisp up. So in the Instant Pot, I made a double batch of rice. So I put 4 cups of brown rice, 5 cups of water, a pat of butter, probably like 2 or 3 tablespoons, I want to say. And we're going to put a little bit of salt in there. So what you want to do, making rice in this Instant Pot is so easy. Pop your lid on. Don't mind if it's dirty, it gets used a lot. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit pressure cook. We're going to bring it down to 22 minutes. And that's it. And make sure your little nozzle here is on sealing. So that's it. Once it comes to pressure, it'll start the countdown, and then I will quick release it. So we will get back to the chicken now, and that video will be next. Okay guys, so our onions and garlic have been going for about 5-10 minutes on high now. So they're all nice and poppy now. Trying to keep my distance. So we have a nice color on them now, so we're going to get ready to add our chicken. Just the puppo, waiting for some scraps. Alright, so I cubed up my chicken. These are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We really like the dark meat, so that's what I use. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to coat this in pepper. Just enough to cover the top. Gotta have that pepper. Then we're gonna take some chili powder. Give that a good dose of chili powder too. We like it a little spicy. And then your curry powder. This is just the one I have on hand right now, but you can use pretty much any curry powder you like. And get that in there. Really good. I'm going to open this up. We like to put at least, I don't know, I want to say just a good helping, depending on how spicy you like it. So that's probably about 3 or 4 tablespoons there. And I may even add more as I'm smelling it, you know, if it's not spicy enough to our liking. So I'm just going to take my chicken and dump it in the Ninja here. I had moved it down to low medium because the garlic and the onions were popping. But I'm going to give it a good stir, and then I'm going to bring it back up to, I'd say, medium high, and let it go for a little bit. I'm going to put the lid down so the chicken cooks through. So we're just gonna pop that back to medium high and take the lid down, and we're gonna let that cook for, oh, never mind, we're not gonna put the lid down because it doesn't like the lid down. Alright, we're gonna let that cook for at least 15-20 minutes, stirring every so often just to keep everything off the bottom. Excuse me. And then by the time our rice is done, we can add a little bit of water. If you like it more soupy, you can also just leave it how it is so it's chunkier. But for now, we're just going to let it sit at medium high, give it a few stirs, and let that chicken cook up real nice. See how beautiful that is? Guys, so our chicken is now cooked pretty nicely. Let's doing very well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this down. Just gonna turn it to low medium. I'm going to add in my butter. In my recipe I say half a stick of butter, but I'm doing a little bit more than that. This is really hard with one hand. Okay. And we're also going to add some more curry powder because I like to give it that little extra kick at the end. At this point, you can also add some chicken stock or some just water is fine too, because you don't have much juice in there. So if you want to add that for extra sauciness, I will probably add about a cup of water to this as well. But for now, it's the butter and some more curry sauce. So I'm just gonna probably like another two tablespoons, I'd say. If you don't mind my little one in the background. If you don't like it like spicy, you don't have to add the extra curry sauce. All right, and our rice has just a little bit more time left on that. So I will quick release that when it's done. I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna turn this to low so the butter can just melt and really get in with those juices. And then once the rice is done, I'm gonna pop this lid down and I'm gonna air crisp this for a little bit. It just gives a nice crust to the top of the chicken. So I love doing, this is 2 pots. We have the Ninja Foodi and we also have the Instant Pot, which I'll link to both these machines in my blog and on the YouTube video so you guys can get your own, because these machines have totally revamped my kitchen skills. Makes it easier, less to clean up. It's been such a big help. So I will link those and I will show you the end result in a little while. Alright guys, the Instant Pot is done. So the rice is cooked. We had it on for 22 minutes. I turned off the keep warm, so as soon as the time was up, it just went off. If you don't have an Instant Pot yet, this little red thing right here means that it is pressurized, so you do not want to open the lid yet. You want to do a quick release first. So this is your little valve, so you can use a like a spoon or some kind of utensil, as long as you don't put your hand above here while you're opening that. So I just take my finger to the side and open it up there. So that's gonna quick release, and you're gonna wanna wait until that little red thing pops back down, and then you can take your fork and fluff your rice. Now back over to our chicken curry. So I've turned it to low just so it can cook in. I did end up adding a cup of water so we can get a little soupy tonight. So give it a good stir. You're going to turn it off. We're gonna put the lid down. Turn her back on. Hit air crisp. 390 is fine, but we're gonna wanna turn it down to 10 minutes and go ahead and start that up, and it'll just give the top a nice little crisp and give it like an extra edge. Alright guys, so it's sounding like it's almost there. So we're just waiting for this little red thing to pop back down. So I have my fork, just a regular old fork. Excuse me. Sounds really low, so it's almost done. I just wanted you guys to be able to see the little thing pop down so you know exactly when the pressure is gone, because I know that it kind of freaked me and my husband out. We were like, okay, how do we know for sure that this thing is not gonna explode on us? But that little red thing will almost like disappear. So I'm hoping it'll show you guys. It barely has anything coming out now. I also have, oh, see, there it went. See? Now if you look at it from this angle, you can't even see the red thing. So now there is no more pressure in this, so you are safe to open your lid. I have the air fryer going with the chicken. It's on crisp now. Alright, and I also saw this little nifty trick. Check that out. You can just stick it right in the handle. Isn't that cool? Alright, so you're just going to take your fork and basically break it up a little bit. I don't know how this does it, but somehow it makes it fluffier. It doesn't make it so tough and sticking together. So give that a little thing. My chicken is almost done, so I'm not going to put the lid back on. It's plenty hot to stay hot. But if your chicken is not close to being done, you can just pop your lid back down and it'll stay warm as long as you need it to. Alright, so chicken's almost done. So I grabbed just a big spoon and we're gonna take our scoops. This might get a little messy. It's hard doing it with the camera. We like a lot. We aren't very good at portion control, so 2 scoops of rice. And then over this, we will add our chicken next. Alright guys, so this has been going for 10 minutes. Throughout the thing, you can open the lid just to make sure it's not burning. It shouldn't. So we're gonna open this up. And look how gorgeous that is. See, it's kind of like crisp on the top. So pretty. So just give that a nice little stir. And then I have the rice from before. So what you want to do is you just want to take your scoops. Make sure you get some of that juiciness and pop it right on top. Oh, and make a mess at the same time. Alright, so there you have it. A gorgeous bowl of chicken curry over rice. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Hopefully I'll be doing a lot more cooking videos now that I'm feeling a little better. And head over to my blog for the full recipe. The link is in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great night.